Yes, it's connected. So we're playing a dubious game right now. And I have this Mic Mini connected by the clip to the little safety tether provided by the chin mount. And if this is a success, I can post it. I say if because this helmet is a very windy, extremely well ventilated helmet. Is the HJC RPHA for people who live in very hot climates, like I do in summer. In winter, effectively, I really need another helmet because my face gets hectically cold. Welcome, South Africans. You will recognize the use of the word hectic in a non-hectic situation. So we're in the heart of what is effectively actually Dairyland for the Cape. The Franschhoek Pass is that way. Just did the Bainskloof Pass, which is back that way, or that way. No, that way. Yes, that way. Really nice day for riding. The wind is relatively low for the Cape. It was picking up the other side of the mountains when we were about to enter Bainskloof, because we did Du Toit first and then Bains. Stopped at O'Muir Rawsonville. It's just like, you can order anything with that menu, it's really great. And this is Ian's Helet farm. The mountains are just amazing. You know, it's like one of the best things when you're riding in from the N1 and you just see the spread of mountains, especially when there's some snow on them. They're fantastic. And it's summer, so there's not supposed to be clouds, but the Cape has been experiencing a lot of rain, so we're going to try and give this a go and see how much success I have at recording a bit of a vlog. I have no clue if this camera is positioned at the right angle, so that's another test. And if this video is posted, we will assume that everything was okay. So I've got the gain set to -12 and noise reduction on, connected via the Mic Mini to DJI Action Cam 4. And like I said, this helmet is very windy, so we'll see how much wind we do or do not get away with. Go past me, buddy. Okay. Go past in your own time then. And hopefully I don't lose the mic, because hopefully the wind doesn't scoop up and around. Oh, please just go past me. Come on. Yeah, hopefully the wind doesn't scoop. Hopefully the wind sound is not coming from a scooping motion into the helmet, and it's just hopefully through the two front sections on the helmet that have got consistent active cheek cooling. It just feels like I have vents open, even though I'm pretty certain that I don't. Maybe I have one open. But I've been checking the whole day, so I don't have my balaclava on. I didn't think that it was going to be cold enough for a balaclava, and it's not really, but it's just exposed really how ventilated this helmet is, which I'm sure is fantastic for racing. But I'm finding it's actually too vented for general riding. And I pretty much never, unless I'm sitting in traffic, or should I not say traffic, I should rather say if I'm riding around town, I feel like I'm having to open and close my visor the whole time to get some air at the robots. Then I'll generally open my top vents. But to be honest, I'm not somebody who feels the sort of cooling action from Springbok. No. goats, springbok and goats. Oh my gosh. I'm not somebody who really feels the cooling action from the sort of top of the head ventilation or cooling in helmets. I can kind of feel it now, but I don't know, I feel like there's a vent open, and even though I've closed the top, that's why I feel like air is sucking in underneath the helmet. But I need to get a helmet for winter, because even with the balaclava on, my head still gets cold, and to be quite honest, I feel like the balaclava actually, it feels like it's constricting me. Like it feels like, I'm not a claustrophobic person, but it makes me feel a little bit claustrophobic. And I don't even wear it over my mouth because I wear glasses. So the breath just goes straight up between the little spaces from the balaclava between your mouth and what goes over your nose, because it makes two little gaps inside of your nose. And it goes up straight into the glasses. So I can't even wear it over my mouth anyway. So I feel like a helmet with a really sort of pronounced raked chin, as well as maybe an additional airflow clip-on chin guard, like the showy Spirit 3, the X14 model has. Maybe I need to get something like that. I'm going to try not to go over 100. I can feel, I probably shouldn't go over 80, but I can feel the wind is already really getting into the helmet, and I mean, the main thing is I don't want to lose this microphone, to be honest, and I don't want the wind pressure to damage the mic either. I mean, it's not a diaphragm mic, which I think would be better, but that's not great against vibrations. It's an electronic mic, obviously, but I'm certain that it has a pressure limit where it would break the sensor anyway. Not that going 100 or over 100 would break that. I just don't want to chance it right, especially considering I only got it yesterday. And if I'm going to break something, I'd like to have a lot of use out of it first. So yeah, these are the sort of dairy heartlands of the Cape. I see a lot of the farms have already done their harvesting of the lucerne. And they grow lucerne and some other grasses as well for cattle to feed on. This is where a lot of cheeses, milk comes from, and the milk for those cheeses comes from. And as I talk about it, there's some cows. I have no clue what type of cows they are. I'm not a cow expert. I'm a milk drinking expert. But don't ask me where, well, not where, but don't ask me which cows the milk comes from. I have no idea. Somebody's probably told me while I've been living here 100 times, and it's not information that I wish to retain, hence I won't retain it. Standing there earlier, there was not a breath of wind, and it's so weird. I feel like there's this bias against motorbikes from the wind and the weather. It feels like every single time. Stay, oh, my guy. What was I saying? I feel like as a motorcyclist, when you get onto your bike, there's no wind, and then all of a sudden, like a whole lot of wind from every single direction, it feels like. You're welcome as a BMW GT rider. Another one coming. I said I didn't want to go over 100, and I'm going over 100. This bike is terrible because it just makes you want to accelerate. This bike basically says you can't. You you want to do it, go. So on the days when I am not super interested in riding fast, the bike just goes fast. You're welcome. The bike just goes fast. It's not me, it's the bike. The bike's like, I'm not happy going at this speed, I need to go faster. There's also, so what is this place? Oh, it's a school. Okay, so that's a school. Looks like it could be a minor detention area. It's pretty scary looking. I don't know if I'd like to go to school there. But there's also a chicken. What do you call? So obviously not a chicken factory. Is he gonna go? Is he really? Oh my lord. What is it called? What is it? Place that grows a lot of chickens called? And there is a name. I can't think of the name. If anybody knows the name, let me know. As I'm feeling the wind blowing from the sides, I'm feeling more and more paranoid about this mic, and I'm like, has it fallen out already? And I haven't felt it. Because I thought I could just put the magnets onto the chin curtain, but the chin curtain is so thick that the magnet's not taking. So what I want to do is I want to sew this little pocket into the front section of the cheek bag. I sort of want to sew it with stretch material, and then slot it in there, and then I can still put the magnets on the outside, or I will make it like a half height sort of thing. And I'll make it a half height sort of thing, and then use the clip to clip it in. But I feel like the magnets is a little bit stronger. I don't know, maybe I should just make both. Maybe I should make it double walled, and I'll make the first wall short, and then I'll make the second wall so that I can put the magnets on the outside. But then I'm a little bit paranoid about losing the magnets as well. You know, just on my cheek like rubs up against it and I can push this magnet off. So actually, I think what I'll do is I'll make a double wall. I'll make the inside wall short. Stay, bro. I hate it when people do that. I hate it when they don't just stop on the line and then creep forward. I hate it when they push too far forward. And you're like, are you going to stop? Are you not going to stop? Are you going to stop? Are you not going to stop? This is new. So, jeez, this has come up fast. Since I've been on this road, it's like maybe been 5 months, 6 months, and it's come up so fast. So yeah, what is chicken hatchery? Is it called a hatchery? But it's not just a hatch of chickens. It's like actually breed them and kill them and eat them. Well, not eat them there, but obviously sell them. And there's a mushroom factory which I don't know which uses the chemical. There's a chemical that one of them use and they smell to high heaven. Or the chemical smells to high heaven, and it wafts over the whole area as you ride through here. Oh, and it's horrendous. But yeah, I don't know if it's the chicken place or the mushroom place that uses it. My guy, you have an arrow. Congratulations and jubilations. This whole intersection they redid. They were still building it in October when I was here. Alright, yeah, I'm going to let the rest is coming through. Let's see over the hill. Person. So yeah, that intersection looks really nice now. It was really small and like chunky, and it's a whole lot nicer now. Oh, I love my exhaust. Man, if anybody is thinking about replacing their stock exhaust, like, don't buy something cheap. If you're going to replace it, get something at least middle ground. I'm not saying you have to go like Akrapovic or something like that, but get something middle ground. oh man, it's like you feel your bike, you hear your bike so much better. And if you can get an acro, go for an acro. Top thing, it's like acro. I mean, I think for parallel twins, like the Jekyll and Hydes, if you're in the EU, are great. Scorpions are good, but don't buy like the knockoff Scorpions. Like, don't think that just because it says Scorpion, it's a real Scorpion. Oh fuck, I'm supposed to put it in fuel. Wednesday, I'm riding again. I've got enough. I'll put it in the morning. It's just like I have to think about leaving earlier, and I have to think about putting fuel in it. Oh, I'm going to turn around and put it in. Yeah, change your exhaust. It's just, you'll fall in love with your bike so much more. Even for a single cylinder, like my first bike was a single cylinder, and like I was very lucky. It had an acro on it, and then I managed to find somebody to take the DB killer out. Oh, it was amazing. It just sounded so good. It was like still very soft because it was only a 400, but just that like little thumpiness, and oh, it was so nice. Okay, let's turn around and go back to the fuel station. Put some petrol in. Petroleum. I feel like at this point I might be just talking to myself. Because I don't know if this angle is even good for this video. Indicator off. Yeah, I don't know if this angle is even good for posting, so we'll find out when I'm editing. And I feel like now I'm lifting my head and I might be screwing everything up. Maybe it is good. I probably should have pulled my phone out and done a live view of what it looks like before I've done all of this talking, but hey, that's how it goes. Hell, maybe I'll just post it if the audio is good. Because I was like, oh, I want to try this, but I have no clue what I'm going to talk about. And it's just flowed. You know, sometimes you get on your bike and you're like, oh, I just want to ride, I just want to have silence. And honestly, there's only 2 people who I ride with who have got a comm system who I could connect to. And to be honest, out of the 2, there's only one that I'd want to actually connect with. So I feel like she wouldn't, oh Jesus, what the fuck was that? Because I feel like she wouldn't talk a hell of a lot and it would just be necessary comms. But the other person, ooh, no, that would be like a whole flow of conversation which would disrupt the flow of my riding. Okay, it's a nice Yamaha. But like, just, he should have parked in the yellow and not parked in the turning lane to get out and check whatever he needed to check. I also feel like he could have just turned into that intersection and pulled off on the side of the road on the other side, but anyway. So yeah, I was sort of thinking, oh, I'm enjoying my ride, and the last sort of 2 days I've felt extremely over socialized. I was feeling really drained, so even today's ride I was like, maybe I should have gone on my own, but it's always nice riding with my friends, and because I'm not here that often, I want to get as many rides in as I can, especially with people. Jeez, I don't know why my brakes are squeaking like they really shouldn't be. Hey, how are you? I'm okay. Can you fill it up, please? Unloaded. Thank you. Yeah. So apparently OG drivers are still special, and parks in the walk-up entrance to the store. Obviously must be a thing like BMW drivers don't. They get a manual on how not to use the indicators. They get manuals on how to be cocks. Thanks. Nope, I'm going to have to take it out. Did it work? Oh, okay. Yes, please. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Jesus, price of petrol's gone down. Huh. It's always nice when you come back into the country and like, something's cheaper. Okay, I need that slip. Let's hope it doesn't flow away. Let's hope I've actually got it in my pocket properly. So I've officially added 12,000 Ks to this bike since I've got it. I think I got it on 12,800 or so. So I've effectively nearly added 13,000 in. But that means I've got another, how much until my service? Wait. Oh, no, I can't take that down yet. That's too hot. So I did. So let's say it's 13. So I did a service at 21 and a half. Thank you, sir. So I need another service at another 7.5, so it's 22 plus 7 is 29, so I've got like 4,000 to my next service. But for some reason my brake fluid has gone low, so I want to see if I can take that in on Wednesday and get it sorted out. Okay, so for those of you who live in first world countries, our service stations are serviced service stations, meaning you get somebody to do stuff for you. Change, thank you. I mean, like I was through the robot anyway, so I should have just gone. Yeah, so people fill your fuel. You can do your tires or wash your windscreen if you want by yourself, but they'll do that for you as well. They have to put oil in for you if you need oil, or actual proper coolant, but if you just want to put water into your coolant container, which you should never do. Just anybody who carries a bottle of water around to pour into the radiator, to pour into the coolant bottle, you don't understand your car properly. You can't just do that. You need to go and get your leak sorted out, or get your radiator fixed, or like chances are your fan belt is not running your fan properly, or your fan's not even kicking on. Don't just add water to your system. Anyway, so those are the items: fuel, oil, coolant. The attendants have access to those sort of paid items so that people don't run away, firstly. Secondly, we have such an enormous below the breadline population that those sort of jobs are really needed. Many, many legacies from apartheid, which we shall talk about another day. And yeah, we get lucky. We get to have our fuel put in for us. And to be honest, the guys very rarely mess or anything like that. They're friendly. People don't treat them so well. you know, like half the time if you just say thank you and smile, and you can tip. Did I push the indicator the right way? I'm like, it's a little bit too late, but there's no one behind me anyway, so it's okay. Well, I hope that this comes out, and holy shit, there's a huge ass fire there. Where is that fire? Wow, that is... Okay, we're gonna have a ride and we're gonna see if we can spot where that fire is from. I was gonna say, hopefully this audio has come out and the video is okay, and I've been able to post it, but now we're extending our ride a little bit. I want to go down the one road, see if I can see where it is. Kind of know the one road where it might be, and then the other road, which is just off of the highway, which is where I think the fire is. I ain't gonna go back onto the highway. This is pretty easy for me to go down. But I'm curious to see where the fire is. I wouldn't think it would be dry enough for a grass fire, but apparently it is. Oh, you had your indicator. Okay. You know, like, there are some car designs where the indicator, it's so poorly built into the headlight or even the tail light. Tail light's not normally an issue. There was one where VW did a design where there was this little round indicator inside of the brake light. So it was like a donut. The brake light was basically like a super round donut, and then where the donut hole would be the indicator. And it's a good thing I'm going to stop riding just now. My helmet is squishing me. Or just the weight of it. I think it's the weight of the camera as well. So I thought that this camera would be lighter than my Insta360, but with the cage, it is lighter, marginally, just marginally lighter. I completely forgot what I was talking about now. Oh yeah, so anyway, so this VW, I think it was the Jetta, like, I want to go and look it up, but I want to say like the 2000, yeah, I don't think at the end of this road it'll be visible. I think it's on that road by the highway. I think it was like the 2010 Jet or so. Anyway, but that indicator in there was, you couldn't see it. If somebody's brake lights were on and the sunlight was really bright, you couldn't see it from the back. And then they had this little round indicator from the front. They had this little round indicator, and nasty one. And when the headlights were on at night, especially, nope, couldn't see that thing, because it was like, if the headlights here, it was like just in the corner there or the side of the car, and it was just like shocking in terms of the light spill that you got from the headlights versus the indicator. The light spill would go over the indicator and you couldn't see it. Anyway, but like that car, the headlights were very frosted out. So yeah, this fire's a way away. I don't see the smoke anymore. Yeah, you'd have to go on the highway to see it. Oh, this road is very bumpy. I should have just done a U-turn there. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, let's go down here so we can get onto the nice road again. Yeah, so squeaky in my brakes, front brakes, I'm not enjoying. I don't know if it's linked to the brake fluid going low, but then it's the first time I have a bike for so long, so I don't know if the brake fluid just goes low over time, because like I say, I've done like 13,000 Ks, so it could very well just be that it gets used up. I'm not an expert in brake fluid, so I wouldn't know. All I know is you can't have any air in the line, but that worries me. Because what if it splooshes up too much and the air gets in the line? I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible. That's the thing. I can smell that smoke. I didn't know that those trees, I haven't been on this road in a long time. I don't know if those trees, I didn't know that they'd grown so much. Although it's been winter, so it rains here in winter, and that's where it's a season where a lot of things grow. So it might just have been a very good season for those trees. But I don't think I've even been down this road in like 2 to 3 years, so that's a long time for a tree to have to grow. So yeah, I was worried about what I would talk if I did this video. Talk about, should I say, what I would say. Not worried about what I was talking about, I was worried about what I would talk about. And I have just babbled on. Anyway, point to what I was saying earlier is that like there's times when you ride and you just want to be like, oh, silence the ride. So I have avocado, but frankly, I use it for if I need directions. And I want to go down this road. Use it for if I need directions, to listen to the directions, because then I just put my phone in my pocket and it can tell me go left, go right, blah, blah, blah. I'd love a beeline, but we don't get them in the country. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money to import one, because I can just use my phone in the car. And then the other reason is to just use the favorite call function to open up my security gate to be able to park. But thank you if you've made it to the end of this video. If I've posted this video, let me know if you like the fact that I just spoke about nonsense. I'm sure there'll be some times when I feel like having a topic to talk about. No. But I'll probably get distracted like I have here. Oh, I'm going to go tomorrow to like actually book for my full license. I've had it's called learners in South Africa. I feel like it would be called a temporary somewhere else. I've had 2 now. They're valid for 2 years each, and I've never made the time to go and book the test and do the test and everything, and I need to practice for that as well, because our test here is frankly a load of bullshit. But I want to get it done so I don't have to go get another temporary again. Oh, that bump I thought I missed it, but it's really a lot closer than I thought it was. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you thought. I would appreciate some likes. It'll let me know that you like watching me talk a whole lot of shit. And then I can make another one, because this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to do some vlogs every now and then. But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate your time.